Hello everyone, welcome back to Basket Breaks, and today I have a Clone Wars recently retired Clone Wars set for you all, the Republic Fighter tank. But before we start the video, I have an announcement to make. In the description of the video, it's going to be a link to a Google form which you can quickly take. It will not take any of your personal information, but if I somehow messed up and it does, please tell me in the comments so I can remove the link immediately. But but of course it'll tell you if it does. So just be aware. But I will test it. There's probably like a 90% chance or not. So make sure you go into the description and take the quick survey. All it does is just tell me what you want to see more of on this channel, because my goal is to make my channel more reflective of what the viewers want to see. So my videos are just more enjoyable and more engaging for the viewers. But without further ado, let's get into this set. Now this set is kind of cool for me because this was one of the very first Clone Wars sets I've had in my collection. And so I've had it for a little while. Some of these stickers are, especially this one, might be peeling off a little bit. I am planning to get second pair of sticker sheets. That's primarily because when I bought this set, I was not nearly as good as putting on stickers. So I did end up, especially that one. I actually back when I first got it, I put it on. It was at a weird angle. Took it off, put it back on. But when I peeled it off from there, so that's just kind of there, which kind of sucks. But either way, it's still worthy to review, and if you end up enjoying the video, please make sure, of course, leave a like, subscribe, and let's just get right into the fighter tank itself. Alright everyone, so this fighter tank is a decent size. It may not be it is more minifig scaled than the old one. I'm not really going to talk about it compared to that one too much here, but let's just start with the front. Once again, you have some nice sticker detailing. The set does have a couple of stickers, but they're all used to good effect. All the colors in this are very, very nice. It looks very Republic-y, if that makes any sense to you, with all of the dark browns, whites, and a little bit of those lime greens. Here in the back, there's a container. Upon opening up, there is some studs for the stud shooters, which are in the cannons, which can actually rotate all the way around, which is an interesting look, I guess, if you want to shoot in the back. But there's a stud shooter, it can be removed if you want to. These cannons are a little bit, while they're fine, maybe I would prefer them to be a little bit more bulky, but they work for what they are. These stickers here are very nice, and I like the use of cheese slopes, and overall, this just has a very nice shaping to it. That little bit of snot there just really helps, and a clip for the driver's weapon here. These saber pieces look nice, and this rolls very, very nicely, especially on this hard surface using those wheels, and it even gives it the slight impression that it is actually floating off the ground, which just really helps with the look, and a little bit of a wrench, and I like that ingot piece. But now, that's how you get access to the interior here. You can see a clip there for a minifigure to hold on to, and you can the interior maybe is definitely hard to get into, so I'm just gonna quickly describe. You can see the console right there, but also down there you can see that clip. There's a bucket handle to use as some more controls. It just gives it a nice, maybe more realistic look. There's the rest of that. My biggest complaint with this set is there's 4 studs to put a minifigure in, because you have to get your fingers so deeply in there they can tend to get stuck, and maybe a pain to get the legs out. Those gaps are not ideal, but that can be easily fixed. But overall, this is a decent model. Apologize for that jump cut. They're experiencing some technical issues, but yeah, this set, it is, I think it is, while the old one was better for play, this is more minifig accurate, but also I think because it's smaller, it is better to fit into mocks where you may need a smaller scale vehicle that with just some basic modifications can easily become a mock worthy addition. Especially if you're not too into those. If you really know those, Brick Vault has a great version of this. But let's get into the minifigures. Alright, before we get to the arguably more exciting figure, this set does come with 2 battle droids. They may not be nothing too much special, but they are very accurate representations of the character, and having 2 of them adds very important conflict play value, so they just add more play value than collector's value, which is definitely more important considering LEGO is a toy, which is something collectors often forget. But let's look at Ayla Secura here. I hope I pronounced her name right. Ayla, I'm just going to call her that. Now, first impressions, she just looks incredible. I love this minifigure, one of my favorite Jedi minifigures. The color of her skin contrasts with the color of her clothing very well. The printing here is just very, very, very well done to show. It's just extremely well done here in her back printing, and she does have an alternate expression here. She's a little more mad, while the other one is a little bit more calm. This is just a very outstanding minifigure, and this Leku hairpiece, she is a Twi'lek Jedi. All of that detailing for all the covers and all of the pieces of fabric is just incredible, and she just looks fantastic. I cannot explain to you how much I love this minifigure. Definitely one of my favorite Jedi figures here. But we also have, by the way, at the time of this recording, she and this other minifigure is exclusive. This being a Republic fighter tank. Jedi did sometimes drive it. We also have a clone trooper to drive it. This is a Phase 2 clone gunner. It is supposed to look like the Phase 1 clone gunner, but in Phase 2 form. I believe this guy is Lego's own design. With this nice big blaster. Adding that piece at the end just really does make it look more heavy duty. Angry clone. Wonderful looking helmet. This guy is not too much more different than the standard Phase 1 minifigure, but just the little things that they added just add so much to this guy, really. He is so different for looking so similar with whether the some of that armor, the simple straps on the back, and just that little bit of detailing up there. Both of these figures are really, really good, and they pair along well with the battle droids. They both add good play view, and overall I'm extremely happy with the minifigures in this set. Now let's get to the overview. Overall, now this is just a good set. This adds decent play value, but where the set shines is minifigures, specifically 2 of them. Not only do they add good collector's value, they've gone up in price quite a bit, but they just more fun. Like, the other Clone Turbo Tank, while it had better play value in the actual build, this set adds more play value in the minifigures. The other one just had 2 standard Phase 1 Clone Troopers, which some collectors might say is better. Just overall, these are just better. Not only are they more detailed, they just added a second clone trooper. Let's be honest, for kids, Jedi are just more fun than clone troopers. Clone troopers are definitely maybe a little bit more of a more adult thing and just more of a side thing for kids. That's just from my own personal experiences, though. But they're just both outstanding. The battle droids add very amazing play value, and it is just a good set. If you please let me know your opinions on this in the comment section below. Once again, I think it is a great set. Very happy to own it, and if you ended up enjoying the video, please make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see me keep producing more content, subscribe, and maybe even do the form in the description. And by the way, I don't know if I'm gonna close at any point, so just to make sure, please make sure you do it as soon as possible, and I hope to see you in my next video.